What is up, everybody? Ooh, that is bright in here. Where do we got? There. Is that better? Okay, that's much better. Hey, I know my microphone is going out on this thing, so I'm gonna do my best to talk loud so you can hear me. What can you do? iPhones, right? So, I just want to show you guys an update on what we got going on with the Subaru STI. We are just about finished. We are going to be pretty much wrapping it up today and getting lunch. My son's over there. And lunch, Dad? Yeah, lunch. It's just typical. It's Subaru stuff. Stuff like raise the motor like 2 inches so you can get spark plugs, kind of stuff. But let me show you. I'm gonna flip this thing around. You guys get to see what we got going on. Okay. All right. So here is where we're at now, at this time, and I am still sick. So frustrating. So we got the whole top end together. You can see we have the Crawford AOS installed. We have installed the Process West, extremely large. I don't think you can get really any bigger of an intercooler on this thing. We powder coated candy purple the manifold and TGVs. We got the torque solutions, which hit and miss with them. Fuel rails with Beachworks 1000 injectors down in there. We had a problem with this side leaking, and it's because the spacers were too large. So we had to trim down the spacers so we put enough pressure down on the O-ring so it would stop leaking. We also have our cob right here, E85 kit. Okay, that's all. We made our own fuel lines. We made all these. I'm not going to pay somebody $200 to make lines that won't be as nice when you can just make the and fitting lines yourself. And we did. I don't know if you can even see in there. Maybe. There. You can see right here we got swivel fittings and fittings. And so it's all new fuel lines. Got rid of all those junky old hard lines and old rails. Mishimoto top chamber for the I already call it coolant reservoir. It's actually a pressure chamber. We're going to get rid of this today, and this is going to go with the Mishimoto as well. It's going to get in here because we'll have cooling problems with all the horsepower if we keep this stock one. It'll crack and be done real quick. We are finishing up with the Cobb air intake box. We finished installing, this is a Perrin inlet, large inlet. You can see we got this is all covered with a Torque Solutions blanket, but this is actually a big old Blausch 1.5 XTR turbo. We wrapped the downpipe, that is an NVIDIA, all the way back. Everything's NVIDIA. I don't even think you can see. You can't really even see. See if I can pull back here. I don't even think you can anymore. That turbo is so pretty and it's hidden. Nope, you can't. Well, maybe from this angle. You kind of see it right there, just the inlet, that outlet of it, but that's it. So that's where we're at right now. Today, rest of the goals, we got a, I had a really nice GFB blow-off valve that was brand new that I never used on a build, and I kept it, but we're not going to use it because we're not recircing, because there was, with this intercooler and all the custom lines and pipes, there's no way to make room for the return for the recirc. So we're going to go completely. I have another one from a build which is Turbo Smart that we'll throw on there. We're going to finish up. We got our IAT sensor. We got to wire into our mass air, so we'll get that going. So just some small stuff today, and this thing should be literally ready to fire up today, and then it's going to go to the dyno probably next week. It'll hit the dyno, and we'll see what kind of horsepower we can make out of a stock engine, and hopefully not blow it up. Probably. Let me show you the rest of the car, so you guys know what this is. So this, ooh, I gotta step back way far. Say hi, Moses.
Hi.
My little partner in crime, man. Working on cars together, starting early. So this is a 06 STI. We had a customer trade it in. It had all sorts of issues that we had to deal with. Ended up, we dropped about, I'm going to say about 3,900 to 4,000 in parts on it, and probably another 3,000 or 4,000 in labor. But we obviously we work for free, so we save that. Anyway, it's got the Roto wheels with the Continentals on it. It's got the Cobb short shift kit in it. Show you the rear end. Did the spoiler delete on it. You see, it's just got the little lip, which is much better. It's got the NVIDIA exhaust, smoked out tail lights. There's the bike. I can't even get over here. Anyways, so that's what we're working with, guys. Just finish up the interior today too. We took it, you can see, all apart, just to put everything back to factory. We got to put our gauges in on the pillar so we can watch our oil pressure, our air-fuel ratio, and our boost. Those are the only three I really care about. I don't like it when you have a ton of gauges on a car. It's really not necessary. We'll put the shift kit back together, get the interior back together, and get this thing running today. So, that's it. I'm keeping it short. You guys, keep following us on this. If you have questions about your Subaru, be glad to answer them down below. It's kind of what we do. And I'll be posting a dyno video here soon, so you can see what kind of horsepower you can make. The turbo is $1,500 to $1,600, depending on which one you go with. The parts list, I'll just go over it. The inlet was $189, I think, from Perrin. The Mishimoto tank was $115. The Cobb intake was $189. Powder coating the manifold was, we have a friend, so it was only $100. The TGVs we did ourselves, so that was free. The injectors I had, otherwise you'd pay probably $400 to $500 for a set of injectors. The rails were $152. The lines cost us $89 for the fuel lines. The Cobb E85 kit I got used for $400. The NVIDIA exhaust, full exhaust, so the downpipe is $342 or $50, and the rest of it, I think I paid like $600 a long time ago for the rest of the exhaust. The Mishimoto radiator is $179, $180. What else did we do this thing? Oh, the AOS is $359 from Crawford. So you start adding this stuff up, it adds up pretty quick. If you want something decent that's just shy of 400 horsepower, these are the kind of mods you need to do. I know there's guys out there who say, oh no, I just you know, put a different turbo on and injectors and whatnot. Well, there's a lot more. There's a lot more process in that. If you're going to do it right, and you can argue with me all you want, but if you're going to do it right, it's going to cost you some money. Expect about $3,000 to $4,000 to get yourself a just shy of 400 horse, reliable 400 horse. I shouldn't even say reliable because the block's not built. But that's what it runs. I'll talk to you guys later. Look out for that video. It'll be on here soon.